Hi, Neil Mackenzie. Welcome to 2012 and this first video in the series. Over the holidays I've been talking to lots of my friends in business about marketing, promotion and what's working for them and what's not, and discovered a lot of the stuff that I do in my photography business would really help them in theirs. So I didn't really want to do this, but I'm always after a bit of adventure, and so my New Year's resolution was to put together this video series on 9 tips to explode your business in 2012. Each video is about 5 to 10 minutes long, action-packed, lots of tips for you to implement straight away in your business. So without any further ado, let's go to the computer and I'll walk you through it.
Okay, here we are at the computer. So what did I mean by stop thief? Well, have you heard of a thing called Google Places? So Google gives you this place where you can have a free listing for your business, and it's called a Google Places listing, and your clients can give you Google reviews. So let's just go and have a look at some. Let's go and look at Wellington Optometrists straight away here. Okay, so up the top here we've got an ad. So they pay for every time you click on that ad. Then we've got a Google Places listings down here, and then underneath those we've got a natural search result. So a bit harder to get into these ones here, but your Google Places are a little bit more easier to get into. And over here on the right hand side, again, these are paid ads here, so you pay every time you click on one of these ads over here. So let's have a look at the Google Places listing. So we'll click on the Places listing under here. Okay, so up here in the right hand corner it says business owner ? So this business hasn't been claimed. So this is what I'm saying, stop thief. So there was a case in the Hawke's Bay where a florist went and claimed their opposition florist's Google Places listing, and they basically, over here on the left hand side, they changed the web address and I think the phone number. So all the traffic that should have been going to that florist went to the opposition, and she got found out eventually and ended up in court. So not a good idea to do that, but you need to get in there and claim your listing, because if you don't claim it, you don't know whether all this information is up to date. So if you just look underneath this photo, it says finder.co.nz. So what's probably happened is Google's gone out and looked in Finder for all this business information, it's found this listing and has just populated it with all the information that came off Finder. So it might not be up to date. Obviously this business owner doesn't even know this exists, and so is the information up to date? Don't know. And so under categories, they're just under optometrists, so you can put lots of other different categories there. You can have a description of what you do, you can have up to 10 photos and 5 videos, and you can even have some reviews, so you get your clients to give you reviews. So this person needs to come and claim their listing. So let's go back a screen, let's go down here. So Barry and Sargent, here we go, they've got 1 review, so let's have a look here. So up here on the right hand side, great, they've claimed their listing, that's fantastic. They've got 2 photos. They're only under 1 category, so they could be under more categories. And there's no description of what they do. So, and you want to put lots of keywords in there. So things that you think that your clients might search for, you need to put in your description there. So they could have another 9 photos, but they do have a review. Fantastic. So that's good. Let's go back a screen. And let's have a look at this listing here. Okay. Here we go. So this is good. So right hand side, verified listing, fantastic. Got lots of good photos, so they look good. They're nice and attractive, and people want to click on those. We come under categories. Look, there's lots of categories. That's fantastic, and they've got a description of what they do. And again, look, there's lots of keywords in here: contact lenses, designer frames, sunglasses. Fantastic. So there's lots of good keyword-rich description there. But they don't have any reviews, so they could do with some reviews. So that's pretty good. So, okay, next we want to work out what keywords people are using to search on the internet for your type of business. So Google has a great little tool called the Google Keyword Toolbox. So let's just click on Google Keyword Tool. And this will allow us to search all the search results from Google for your industry. So we're going to put in optometrist, and then I'm going to do a little search. I'm just going to go advanced search terms. So we're going to search for New Zealand. We're going to do include adult ideas just to expand the search, and we're going to go search, and then we're going to just sort those by monthly local searches. And there we go. Let's just slide that across there. So, have a look at the top here. Optometrists, there's 14,800 local searches per month in New Zealand. But if we just drop down here, another line, 33,000 people search for eyeglasses every month. So almost, well, more than double search for the keyword eyeglasses. So do you have that keyword on your website and your Google Places listing, blog posts, whatever? That's a really important keyword to be using. Contact lenses, 14,000. Optician is 8,000. So you can see all these different keywords people are searching for in Google. So it's really important to use as many of these keywords on all your pages. Right, Google uses different methods to rank your website. So they look at the keywords, they look how old your domain name is, they look how often you update your information, and they look at the number of inbound links you have to your website. So how many people, how many other websites link to your website. So I've got a great little tool that I use that's called Market Samurai that actually shows me how many backlinks I have to different websites. So you can just plug in, I've gone Optometrist Wellington, and I can see how many backlinks we've got, and I can also work out whether they've got the keywords in their titles, in their URL, in their page headers and things like that. So this is a little bit of advanced tool, but the more inbound links you've got, the higher your page ranking and the number of pages on your website. The more pages you get, the higher up the ranking you'll go. So how do you increase your backlinks? Well, the easiest way is to go to blog posts and leave a comment and leave your web address. So that's a little bit time consuming, but that's the easiest way to get other websites to link back to your website. If we were to go back to Google, and I would just search for optometrist blog. Let's do a little search. Here we go. Here's this one here. Let's click on that. So now what you want to do is find something you can comment on. So here's something here. So hopefully you'd read that and then leave a comment that is useful. You don't want to spam people, but you want to make some sort of comment, and you can put your website in here. But just make sure you put http:// then your website in there. Put your name and your email address, leave a comment. That will give you a backlink to your website. So you just need to do, if you were to do about 50 of those from different websites, that would dramatically improve your ranking in Google. But time consuming, maybe just do 1 or 2 a day. You don't want it all to appear all at once on Google, because Google will think there's something up. But if you were to do that all the time, that would really help your Google rankings. Now we need to talk about your website. Have you got a website? If so, what's the purpose of the website? What's the number one thing you want people visiting your website to do? Do you want them to ring to book an appointment? Do you want them to leave their contact details? Do you want them to find out more information, price lists, whatever? So what do you want your website to do? Too many people just have this brochure site that doesn't do anything. You really need to work out why you've got a website and what you want them to do. So can I show you a couple of examples of here's a relocatable house business. They've decided they want the contact details of the people visiting their website. So they've given themselves a fantastic chance. They've given them 3 reasons to leave your contact details. So they're giving you a free guide to the most costly mistakes to avoid when relocating a house. Register to sign up for new listings and updates, or book yourself in for a free session. So their number one thing they want from this website is for you to leave your details, so then they can market directly to you. So they've done really well, really good job on this one. Here's a tattoo parlor. They want you to leave your details too. So they've come up with this ebook, got a guide to getting a tattoo. So if I was going for a tattoo for the first time, I think I'd be really interested in that. So I would leave my information. So that's a really good way to get. You've got to give value to people for leaving their contact details. There's too many people nowadays wanting your details, and you're not getting any value back from it. So it's really important to give some value. Right, let's have a look at this website. So I don't think they do the job nearly as well. Here they are. They want people to sign up for their newsletter. Now, there's no great value to the customer in getting this newsletter, so it's unlikely people are going to sign up for this newsletter. So you've got to have something that's going to add real value at the time they give you their information. Now, it's a really good idea to have a newsletter that you're sending out regularly to your customers, but it's this sort of form is going to struggle to get people to sign up to it. You've got to give them a reason to sign up to your newsletter. So with these cases, you get the free guidebook, or you get the seven most costly mistakes to avoid. So really good reasons to sign up and leave your details. So hope that it was of value, and we'll see you back again soon for video 2.